Check out FlipsideGaming.com for all your gaming needs. Use the promo code HEROES to save 10% on all orders over $10. Additionally, from December 12th, 2019 through January 27th, 2020, if you use this promo code, you will automatically be entered into a drawing to win a Theros Beyond Death Draft Booster Box. Also, there is another way to enter where no purchase is necessary. See the link in the description below for full details. Hey there, this is John from Heroes and Legends, and today we have a few Theros Beyond Death preview cards to take a look at. As always, if you're curious as to the sources of any of these cards, just check out the description below. All that information will be down there. Also, quick reminder, there is a way that you maybe can win a Theros Beyond Death Draft Booster Box. That information is in the description below, so you can check it out there. But without any further ado, let's get into it. Tymaret Calls the Dead is our first one. This is a Black and 2 enchantment saga. 1 and 2 both say put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard. Then you may exile a creature or enchantment card from your graveyard. If you do, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. 3, you gain X life and scry X, where X is the number of zombies you control. Okay, so this is actually a little reminiscent of History of Benalia, which was a very good card. I don't think it's quite as good as that one, but there's definitely some parallels here. Now, for 3 mana, you have an opportunity to perhaps get 4/4 power toughness on the battlefield. That's pretty good economy. Now, obviously, if you have more zombies, then the card gets even better. So a zombie tribal deck would be very interested in this. We just don't know, at least for limited purposes at this point, how many zombies we're actually going to see in the set. If there's quite a few, well, wonderful. But if not, this is still a good draft or sealed card because I do think the economy is still strong enough where you're going to get benefit out of this. This also fuels the escape mechanic, so if you don't have a lot of zombies in your sealed or draft pool, well, you might have some escape cards and you can find value that way as well. When it comes to standard, I think this actually could see standard play. Like I said, the economy feels pretty good, and if there are a lot of zombies coming to the format, well, even better. And if there's some good escape cards, which is maybe more likely, then wonderful. Yeah, this will probably see play. Pioneer, there's already a zombie deck that might be interested in this, worth trying if nothing else. Commander, casual players, anyone who likes zombie tribal, here's a card for you too. Allure of the Unknown. This is a red, black, and 3 sorcery rare. Reveal the top 6 cards of your library. An opponent exiles a non-land card from among them. Then you put the rest into your hand. That opponent may cast the exiled card without paying its mana cost. Alright, so when this was previewed online, this was getting a lot of hate. I actually don't think it's as bad as maybe some people think it is. Here's the deal. A lot of times it's bad because if you're playing with some big haymakers in your deck, which a lot of times you are in, say, Commander, for example, this could backfire pretty badly. So if I have big, powerful spells, this is not something I probably want to be playing. But it is in Rakdos colors, and here's my thought. Hear me out on this one. What if I build maybe a standard deck? It's an aggressive deck, a lot of small haste creatures, maybe a lot of burn backup, and I run this card in here to replenish my hand. My opponent is still going to get a crack at my best card out of the top 6. They're going to play it for free as well. That's not cool. But if I have the aggressive build and I keep the pressure on and my opponent's able to take the best card out of those 6, that best card might just be a piece of the equation. In other words, they might get a burn spell or they might get a small 1/1 creature or something like that. What I'm getting is 5 cards in my hand, and hopefully I did not give them anything that's going to tip the scales against me too badly. And if that's the case and I can make a build like that work in standard, maybe this does see play. Now that's a very specific example, and if we can't get a deck like that to work well in the meta, then this card's probably not going to see play, but it's at least worth thinking about. The other place I like this card is maybe Commander, perhaps in like a group hug deck or something like that, where you can play politics with the card a little bit. That could be fun as well. But yes, this is not a card for every deck. In fact, it's not a card for most decks, but there could be a deck here or there that might want this. The other thing to think about is limited. Is this a good limited card? Because again, this could backfire on you wildly. I think it depends on your build. Yes, drawing cards is always good, especially in these colors, not always easy to do, but the drawback could be backbreaking if you hit your big bomb, right? So you do have to weigh that based on what you actually have in your sealed or draft deck. No matter what happens with this card, though, I'm still going to say Seb McKinnon still knocking it out of the park. Gallia of the Endless Dance. Here's another card that cares about a tribe, this time it's Satyr. This is a red and green legendary creature satyr, rare 2/2 with haste. Other satyrs you control get +1/+1 and have haste. Whenever you attack with 3 or more creatures, you may discard a card at random. If you do, draw 2 cards. Not crazy about discarding a card at random, especially early on in the game, but if any deck might be interested in that ability, it is an aggressive build. This is a very aggressive card. Obviously, your biggest issue with an aggro build is sometimes you run out of gas, and this can hopefully keep the cards flowing, keep the pressure on, and that's very important. This can also be used as an escape enabler if you're able to trigger the ability. So let's talk about the card in Limited first. I do think there's going to be some other satyrs in the set. Don't know how abundant satyrs are going to be. This is not an uncommon, so I don't think this is like a signpost card that's going to tell me Gruul's full of satyrs, but Gruul probably has a lot of aggro elements in this set, I would assume, so I do think this could be a good limited card depending on what you're trying to do. As long as you have an aggressive build, maybe some satyrs to back it up, wonderful, probably better in draft than sealed, I would assume. When it comes to standard, could this get there? I think it could. Obviously, it will have more of a chance if there's some good satyrs in this set, but if not, just working this into an aggressive build, it might be pretty good. I think it has a fair chance to see standard play depending on where the meta goes and what else is in the set, obviously. If nothing else, I guess we have a casual satyr card, and there's nothing wrong with that. As more satyrs are added to the game in the future, this card could get better and better. Alright, that concludes our recap for today, and we'll continue these recap videos throughout the next couple weeks as cards come out. And if you missed the Market Watch from yesterday, check it out. There's a lot actually happening in the marketplace again. I'll link that video at the end of this one, but until next time, hey, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and have a great day. Hey, thanks for watching. This video is made possible through the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Check out the description below for links to our Patreon page, as well as our Amazon affiliate store, where a small percentage of all sales will also help support the channel. Finally, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the new videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon, and have a great day.